Damaged door. Oh, I forgot we actually found a key, didn't we? So we probably didn't need to bash one of those doors down. Okay, so this rotworm is not very happy. Probably even less happy now he's dead. Dead rotworm. So we actually pick that up. Most dead bodies you can't. So if we'd have fallen whilst trying to jump, we would have ended up in the water, and we can actually swim. And you actually have a skill in swimming, which determines what strength of current you can swim against, and also, I believe, if you start drowning or not, because you're too exhausted. I think I'm right with that. So, oh hell, don't start doing the minimise thing again. It's going to start doing the minimise thing again for no reason. So you can use the icons on the side for various things. Yeah, I'm actually drowning now because my health's going down. And I don't know if you noticed that the dragons here put their hands over their eyes because my health dipped so low. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Acid slugs. So acid slugs, as their name sounds, spit acid. We did meet them in Ultima 6, but they were the purple circles, purple orbs. They can spit acid and damage all your gear. So, peering at the crystal ball, a vision of a strange world appears. Bizarre creatures float through space. A green path, flanked by a black void on either side, runs off into the distance. Somehow, you know the path leads to Britannia. Ooh. Okay, so this is crystal ball. So I might need to come back here. Okay, so here we've got another area, so we can actually plant the silver seed here. Right. So you can eat fish, bread, meat, but there's also... Oh. I actually meant to look at the potion, not just drink it, because it could be poison. But what can you do? Okay, so as you can see, swimming upstream is very difficult, but sometimes worth it. No, you can sometimes swim through drains to go to hidden areas. So swimming is inherently dangerous. You can come across lurkers, which attack you, and you can't fight whilst you're in the water. You can also get stuck on the scenery a bit, like that. There's a good chance I'm going to die here because I'm not swimming particularly quickly. Yeah, in fact, that blue flash was me drowning a bit. I need to find some land fairly quick, otherwise I think I'm going to die. Come on! No. I think I've got 1 hit point. 2 hit points. This is me had it, I'm afraid. Ah, but I have actually gained XP by swimming, even though I'm about to die. But luckily, we have the Silver Seed, which dumps you back. Now, I am still level 2. I don't know if you lose XP on death. I'm honestly not sure. So, we're going to try this again. Swimming. So it does remember where you've been, which is good. So, what we can actually do, looking at that map, let's get the old Silver Seed. We can actually jump off that bridge and back this way and cut out a lot of the distance. So, and there's also this door that we haven't been through. Oh! Shit. Well, that didn't work, did it? Where am I? Ah, yeah, so the way back up is over here. I think that's the secret door in the Silver Seed room, if I remember. And so we kind of could have found this the reverse way by falling off. Oh no, it's here. It's fine. Where are we going? There we go. Right, so what actually happened was I tried to jump, actually jumped too far and bounced off the wall and fell backwards. So let's try again. There we go. So, upset bats. Well, you're going to be more upset when I kill you. Ta-da. Okay. Now, I remember this room very well. You'll see why shortly. Pat reads, Seeker of the Mysterious Arts, speak Mu-Am, the mantra of truth. Seeker of honor and valor in battle, speak Sum-Ra, the mantra of courage. So, here we have an Ankh. And we can do one of two things. We can either beef ourselves up, I think, as a magic user, or as a fighter. Now, fighting XP goes up really easy because you're just killing stuff. So, we're going to go with Mu-Am. So we've actually advanced in mana and mana. So my mana level is now 18. My casting level, however, is 0. But mana has gone to 6. Now, if I try and do it again, mana and law, I think you can only do it per level. Yes, you're not ready to advance. If I try and do Sum-Ra, it won't work. So, let's just restore and just actually see if that was what I thought. So if I do Sum-Ra, unarmed defense and mace, that's no good. It is a mantra, I just spelled it wrong. Mace, defense and attack. Okay, so I reckon at the moment we go for the magic. Casting and mana, and again casting and mana. Cool. So my mana is 6 again, my casting is now 6. So that means that I can now ditch that and cast. No, I can't because my mana is still too low. I need to rest, essentially. What's this say? Seeker of the Mastery of Practical Skills, speak Omkar, the mantra of love. Shit. Okay. Maybe we need to do one Mu'arm. Casting Mana, that'll do. And one Omkar. Just to give us some decent skills. Advancing sneak, check, sneak, and swimming. Cool. Right. So, the reason why I said this room, I remembered it well, is the gold walls and the Ankh might give it away. But it is actually a big Ankh shaped room. So there's the Ankh. But what we can also do is make some notes. So, combat is over here a bit. Combat is Sumra. Magic is Mu'arm. And difficult to work out where it's going to type. Skills is Omkar. So you can use this eraser to get rid of things that you've previously written. He says, as he can't get rid of things he's previously written. There you go. It's just a really, really useful feature. Okay, so we haven't been through that door. So let's come out of here. Now we've got some skill. So the only way to get your health and mana back without magic is to sleep. You saw what happened when I accidentally slept before. So at the moment we don't need to cast any spells, so you can get it back through potions. You can eat these plants, so I'm now well fed. Wrong way again. Back to the beginning. This way. Right. So we'll go check out that door that I didn't go through, which probably will open with the key that I found, the red key. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yep. I just realised actually I said that it was Sir Cabrus in the opening with the dodgy Scottish accent. It's not all. That's Baron Ulmeric. So the plot of the game, the setting of the game, is that after the Codex was removed from the Isle of the Avatar in Ultima 6 and put back in the Void, the under the island there all suffered some upheaval, and it became the Great Stygian Abyss again. It was the Abyss in Ultima 3, was it? 4? Can't remember. 4, I think. So it's not the dungeon Hithloth, but it's the Abyss, which is in the same place, technically. I'm sure someone will correct me on that if I'm getting that wrong. But in the intervening time between Ultima 6 and now, quite a long time's passed. I think it's something silly like 100 years or 200 years. Let's have a look. Because time runs different on Earth as it does in Britannia. Just try to find exactly how long it's been. A dude called Kerberos decided that he was going to try and settle in the abyss, and he's going to take with him lots of different races. Humans, dwarves, who we haven't seen since forever. Ultima 3, I think, was the last time I had dwarves. Orcs, goblins. Or is it just goblins? I can't remember. The dwarves prefer being called mountain folk. Lizard men. And I think that was it, really. Could be wrong. And essentially he decided that he was going to try and get them all to live together in harmony. Now, unfortunately, what happened was he died. He managed to get everyone sort of living together and being kind of chilled out. There was a kind of peace between everybody. But essentially, after he died, it all started to fall apart. And it's now been X amount of years since that happened, and you've been chucked in here. So, let's have a look. Ultima 6 finished in the year 163. Kerberos dies in the year 210, and we're now in the year 270. So it's been 107 years since the Avatar was about. So that's why nobody seems to remember him, even though, you know, he's like Jesus to this world. Okay, so a bedroll, not owned by anybody, so we can have that. And there's this outcast called Braggett wandering about, so I'll have a word with him. Okay. Excuse me. This is the conversation window. Up at the top here. This is a trade area, so you can actually buy, well, not buy, but you can trade items with people. You can give them items that they've asked you to go and get, etc. So, hail stranger, won't be their business, I've not seen this place before. And you get a set of answers. So, let's have a look. I'm attempting to rescue an innocent girl. Rescue mission, is it? Should the Baron's guards not be with thee to aid thee in thy search? More likely one of them threw thee in here, eh? Thou needs not be ashamed of thy misfortune, lad, that in the same pot with all of us now. If you have a chance of surviving in the abyss for long, you must learn the lay of the land. Yes, I'll be eager to learn of the area. First off, suggest picking up anything you find that seems of use. Items here are scarce enough. Be well advised to take what you can. Scavenge all you want, but stealing is ill-advised. Most of the abyss inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Battle sites are the best for scavenging, that's why I'm here. A battle took here not long ago between the goblins and the above-worlders. What inhabitants are there? Here we go. So the goblins control most of the upper caves. Two races there are, the green and the grey. If they do not destroy each other, it's not by lack of trying. Especially careful of the grey goblins. I was recently imprisoned by them for trespassing. How did you escape? My prison cell was evidently a converted storeroom, for it had a stock of useful items, including a long pole. Using the pole, I was able to reach a button which opened the door to my cell. I sneaked away and returned to my people. I don't think I'll venture there again. Tell me of thy people. The humans, like you and me, have staked out a small area in which we live in relative peace. Below us are the mountain men, and after that I do not know. Where is this enclave of humans? You can find my people by going west from the entrance of the abyss, then north. There's a small chasm to jump over. You seem a dexterous lad. Past the chasm is a sign of civilization everywhere throughout the abyss. The banner of Kerberos, marked with an ankh, the sign of the Avatar. Outside the area is marked with the banner. You should watch thyself most carefully. Most creatures who do not respect Kerberos' legacy are not particularly friendly. Perhaps I will seek this area out. Good luck. Okay, so You can obviously piss people off by saying the wrong thing to them, or you can threaten them. No, okay, so I can't ask him. I was going to ask him about some of the other inhabitants, but you only get sort of one go at that. No, never mind. So we need to keep an eye out for the Ankh symbol. Switch and a worn shield. So we'll have the shield. So my mana has gone up slightly. So we'll be a large boulder. So that's here. So that's actually a 3D item. So we pulled that switch, which did something. Whoa! An upset giant spider. Look at that bad boy. I'm getting attacked by something, and I've been poisoned. A vampire bat. So stop missing. Okay. Yeah, that's something to remember as well. So I've been poisoned. The poison, when you click on there, it's making me feel drowsy. But if you click on here, it says I'm barely poisoned, which means it's going to run out actually on its own very shortly. So if you get poisoned, you either need to use a spell, or you can actually use leeches, if you can find any, to suck the poison out, which are normally found by the river. Okay, so obviously your health will go down with the poisoning, but eventually it runs out and goes to red again. So let's jump in here and see what we can find. Ah, cool. Right, so we found a snazzy hat. Check that bad boy out. And some boots, because I got thrown in naked apparently. As you do. Oh, you're going to rescue my daughter, potentially. If you are who you say you are, yeah, well, you're not getting any gear. Okay, so can't swim through any of those. So we've improved in swimming, so should be alright for a little bit. But we do need to plant the silver seed somewhere, really. Now, you can take damage from falling and slamming into walls whilst jumping, if you're not careful. So you have to be a bit careful about what you do. So there's a silver seed. I said I was barely poisoned, but it's still going down. So this may end badly. Upset rat. Badly worn short sword, so it's better than me badly worn dagger, at the very least.